Well, hello one and all, and welcome to Arrow Nicely News. It is Friday, April 25th, 2025. My name is Lenny Hernandez, and you are all in for a treat, my dear viewers, because we've got some delightful stories hot off the press just for you. On today's show, we're honoring the wonderful volunteers in our communities for Volunteer Month. We are welcoming a memory care support partner at Hudson Grand as a new U.S. citizen. We are thanking our amazing operations coordinators, receptionists, and others for Administrative Professionals Day. We're checking out festive community Easter celebrations. And finally, we are honoring and welcoming those with autism during Autism Awareness Month. Fridays are my absolute favorite day of the week because I get to share the joyous stories from our communities with you all. So let's not wait any longer and let's get straight to it already. Welcome to Arrow Nicely News. National Volunteer Month is an observance held annually in the United States during the month of April. It is a time dedicated to recognizing and celebrating the efforts and contributions of volunteers across the country. Well, Arrow communities are fortunate enough to have amazing volunteers who turn up all year long to interact with residents, help staff, and do whatever is needed to improve the function and fun of our communities. And not only do we have outside volunteers who come in, but we have many, many residents who step up and volunteer both within the community itself and, of course, beyond. To thank our amazing volunteers, communities gifted them cards, tokens of appreciation, letters of thanks, and held a small event to show them just how grateful we are for all that they do. Arrow communities are always so honored and appreciative to have generous volunteers with hearts of gold spending their valuable time with us and our residents. A huge thank you to all of our outstanding volunteers. We are just so blessed to have you with us. Thank you, volunteers. Thank you. Next, we'd like to send a huge shout out to Val, a memory care support partner at Hudson Grand Senior Living. Shout out to Val. She recently received the final paperwork to achieve her U.S. citizenship. So, congratulations. The community celebrated by throwing her a surprise pizza party and then blasted the Miss America theme song for her grand entrance. It was amazing. A huge congratulations to you, Val. We know that this was a long, hard-fought road, and we are just so glad that you are here. Administrative Professionals Day is a special day dedicated to recognizing and celebrating the hard work and contributions of administrative assistants, office managers, executive assistants, and similar roles. To celebrate the amazing administrative professionals in our communities, they were gifted tokens of appreciation, cards of thanks, events to honor them, and more. The operations coordinators and receptionists in our communities ensure that guests and visitors feel welcome and taken care of while inside the building. They ensure the safety of our community as the first person inside the entrance, and just so much more. They fill a monumental, important role in the community, and we are so grateful for them for their expertise, professionalism, and welcoming demeanor. We'd also like to take a moment to give a special shout out to the regional operations team, specifically Lance, Angelique, Chase, and Jessica. You all make sure that our teams everywhere have what they need to succeed, and the administrative professionals in the communities couldn't do their amazing work without your amazing work. So happy Administrative Professionals Day. Fun fact, this is the position that I started in with Arrow, like 12 years ago? Something like that. So happy Administrative Professionals Day. Well, Easter happened on April 20th, and communities honored the day in a major way. There were Easter egg hunts, visits from the Easter Bunny, delicious brunches with amazing food, and so much chocolate it would make Willy Wonka jealous. Many of our residents are Christian, so it carries a lot of religious importance for them. But it's also a cultural holiday for many, signifying the beginning of spring and saying goodbye to the cold of winter. It's a time for families to gather, enjoy some delicious food and sweet treats, and just, have some fun. Communities love welcoming families and young ones, and Easter is always a big hit with families, residents, and team members alike. Which then brings us to our next and final story. April is also Autism Awareness Month, and one of the ways that communities commemorated the month was to hold sensory-friendly Easter egg hunts. Communities arranged these events with sensory-friendly eggs and avoided things like glitter or reflective material. There was also sensory-friendly rest areas where kids could take a break with calming activities like coloring, fidget toys, sensory play, and other items. They were calm, unrushed events where everyone went at their own pace and had a wonderful time. Other autism awareness events included residents making art pieces for those with autism, like at the Cambridge Senior Living. Others, like Cedarstone Senior Living, enjoyed an educational diversity and inclusion video about autism acceptance with Amanda Roten. Autism is a factor in almost all of our lives, as someone you know and love likely has autism, even if you aren't aware of it. So it's important to do our best to understand it and make space for it. Happy Autism Awareness Month to you all. Well, y'all, that'll do it for this week of Arrow Nicely News. I know, I am sad to say goodbye too, but as they say, absence makes the heart grow fonder. And I feel closer to you all already. But don't worry, we'll be back in 7 short days with even more wonderful stories from around Arrow Senior Living communities. So mark your calendars and be sure to come on back. Until then, for Arrow Nicely News, I'm Lenny Hernandez. Have a wonderful weekend, an even better week, and we'll see you all next Friday. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our show. Right now. Stop what you're doing and like our show. And then subscribe to it, so that way you don't miss a single episode. We'll see you next Friday. Bye.